I wouldn't say I had a normal childhood. Never really knew who my mom was. I'm certain she left to get away from Chang. I refused to call Chang my father. I probably called him Dad when I was younger, but that was when I was young and ignorant. Many days I would sneak to art class and come back home at night with an armful of paintings. I would store them in the back of the closet so Chang wouldn't find them. One day, he saw me go in the closet. I locked myself in.
Why use this someday? Dad! Where you go?
Chang was banging on the door. I finally opened it, and he saw all of my paintings.
Why you closet like Little Widow? What that? What the hell is that? Is this painting? What is this? Huh? You painted like faggot? You come out closet now!
My father never understood art, so I had to make him learn. I always knew the mustache was fake, but he never told me. I also knew he wasn't my real father, considering he is of the Asian descent and I am pretty white.
It's hard to say how it all started, really. Taking confessions. Don't get me wrong. I'm no priest by a long shot. They don't let women be priests, and I never wanted to be one anyway. If anything, I spoke my first Chesterfield when I was 7, and it wasn't long after that I moved on to discover the spiritual pleasures of my father's liquor cabinet. Mother and father were never around, so I did as I pleased. I stayed out late, cut curses and lies from the whole cloth with the best of them, and couldn't give up sex for the love of anyone's God. I still smoke a joint now and again. For my entire life, people have always felt the urge to confess things to me. In middle school, teachers would use me to try to get students to fess up to doing something wrong.
Hey, who drew this on the board? Right now, the way I feel, if somebody doesn't fess up, I'll hit all of you in the head with a fucking shovel.
I didn't do anything! I will never confess!
As the years passed, the amount of confessions only grew. People have been up and confessing to me at the grocery store,
I pee in the shower, and it looks like this.
in the restroom,
This is my favorite place to eat ice cream.
in the middle of an elevator, anywhere really. It's just something I've always done.
Hey, when no one's around, I like to secretly dance provocatively on this table.
It's come to a point where confessions have begun to pile on so high that my memories seem tangled together. But I sure know one thing. I will never forget the night I met Kierce.
You know that voice in your head that tells you what's right and wrong? Well, for as long as I can remember, mine's been broken. It all started out pretty harmless, see? That nagging little voice, the eternal narrator of my life. He would tell me to steal cookies from the other kids during snack time. I would hit little girls when the teacher wasn't looking, just because he told me I can get away with it. But somewhere along the way, he changed.
Robby, look what I drew. Isn't it cool? Look, it's a house and family. See? Don't you like it?
That's great! Look what I drew! I'll never forget the first time he told me to kill. The poor thing never saw it coming. By the time I was done with it, it was little more than a bloody streak. I remember the fear, the guilt, but more than anything, the excitement. I thought that was it, the ultimate rush. I figured there was no way it could get more extreme. That is, until he told me what to do next. I almost puked the first time he told me to eat one of them. Kill old man Jenkins's chicken. Slather it with Mrs. Dash, Lowry's seasoned salt. Bake it for 25 minutes at 450 degrees. But I went along with it anyway. I felt like an animal, biting into the soft flesh, feeling the power of the chicken become one with mine, and I have to admit, I liked it. But soon things got out of control. I was choosing bigger targets. The freezer was quickly becoming filled with chicken cutlets, pork chops, even steaks. I was losing control. It was only a matter of time before someone found out. And still, my desire to kill, my hunger, grew every day. I knew I had to tell someone. Tell her. I needed to find peace. Stop the voices before I did something I couldn't undo. I walk by people on the street and they have no idea. Yeah, they don't think I was crazy. Maybe they're right.